Subscribe for your girl because as much as Sultana didn't do well, whether it was intentional or not, she has apologized to Dede. It still doesn't make it right though, but she has certainly apologized to Dede. And you have her name flying around Kanketsi Jiggy with this whole thing, Victory Sultana. Sultana is equally a gamer, you know. She has seen the dynamics with Jason and she wanna hop onto her next victim. And that is Victory. After all, Victory has been giving her clearance. Now she they ask say, I prefer Jason to Victory. Now when Jason is out of the picture for some few minutes, girl need another alliance for her story before camera will not capture her. You have Jiggy in a conversation with Avatar saying that, they told me, they told me that one no good. Every day somebody told Jiggy that somebody is no good. If you don't know Jiggy, Jiggy is who you think Doris is. Don't play. So she's dragging and bad-mouthing Sultana, saying that I heard a lot, but you and I have been friends. Sultana, Jiggy were not friends, proud to whatever. I think she attached to be able to get information. But anyway, whatever that it is, Avatar is saying that I'm super. So girl said, yeah, we're supposed to be girls. You go for my man. She did not come for your man. Your man said he wants her. And it kind of seemed like early days on the show for you to feel entitled to Victory. But of course, I'm also a girl's girl, so I gotta stick my neck out for Jiggy to some extent. But hey, come on, girl. So Jiggy, they do the most, yeah. Now, she's also talking about how Jason likes her and how there seems to be that attraction. She's seeing the glaring signs. I'm like, this girl is not done with Jason anytime soon. But Charlie, what I do? Jiggy saying that even Kaikumi warned her about Sultana. Immediately, she spots camera. She's now bringing the Dede PP situation. Camera down, come they move. You have Sultana in a conversation with Culture saying that she just does not understand this entitlement coming from Jiggy. We are friends, I know. But this is a guy who has liked me. He's a guy who has been there for me on a silence. So this whole thing of I'm attracted to this guy, then Culture laughed. Then she said, yes, now I'm attracted to this guy, but they've not been there for me like that. Like Victory has been there for me. Girl, I know where you're heading. Go, girl. Sure, these housemates are messy. Dede Jason sitting at different places in the house doing their usual jazz. They laughing, they touching each other. But Jason still looks tense. I think it's because of the Sultana issue. And the back and forth of it, you have Dede and the boys, Dede and her men, Dede and the three fish, Dede and the girl is my FCs. So these guys are all acting like we don't like Dede, but deep inside they bonding with her in their own right. So they're busy rehearsing, and you know Jason has an unconscious act around Dede, like unconsciously things he would not do with any other lady in the house. You see him aggravating towards Dede, then he want to touch her, that kind of thing, and Dede will be shining teeth. And this time around, it is not Kola who is uncomfortable. It happened to be Queen. Did you just hear that? And camera moves outside, and you have baby girl. That is Missy also plaiting her hair. That girl, she does it all. Solo persons playing a solo game. And once in a while, camera will just pick on her because she'll be isolating herself. And the next thing is Avatar and Mensa. From the morning gist of, I was on Ayastar's video, Rush. From that was the click, and they found themselves back. You know, they began very well, but they beefed because girl felt boy was not romantic. He talked so harsh, and he doesn't know how to treat a woman. But suddenly, when the second chance came, from nowhere, boy is beginning to feel like this is my girl, hugging her, raising her up, doing the both blushing on the floor of the kitchen with spatula in her hand. It's beginning to be like a telenovela, super, super beautiful things right there. Then officially Biggie telling them that it's time for HOA challenge game. This time Biggie don't change them. Biggie knows say if he follows through with the script of the last 5 people standing, they are gonna snatch it from Tracy. So Biggie now gave Tracy the chance to choose for herself, and she chose certain number of girls, and they fought it out, and she came out victorious again. A big congratulations to her. Better luck to those who did not make it. As the day Jason are happy all over the place, is beginning to not feel right for Bright. So he engages in conversation with Kola. What's up, my man? What's up with you and Dede? Boy went like, Me, I'm brooding. I'm not happy. I'm thinking about Sabrina. What's up with Dede? Dede gotta do what Dede gotta do. It's okay for now. Later, let's talk about it, my man. Boy now goes talking to Mide. Mide, what's up with your girl? Girl said, I'm even shocked, but it's obvious that they like themselves or each other. And boy said, yeah, there is no way Dede was going to be around 3 guys and not catch feelings for one. And she seems happy when she's around this one. You have her friend Mide being like, Dede uses others for rebound. She's now beginning to realize it. And you have boy saying that, but do you know why Sultana does not like Dede? Girl said, it's because she want to have what Dede is having. She want to play Dede's game. He said, no, because Sultana likes Jason. And she feels hurt, seeing how sometimes Dede tosses Jason left, right, back, forth, and the young man will keep going to her. He said, oh, then she can have her if that's the problem. Boy said, you don't get it. Jason does not like Sultana, but Sultana had to kiss Jason. Girl said, hey, like, or what? She said, no. They kissed. Girl went like, then that Jason is a pussy moving around looking for validation from Dede just when he is rather been doing a lot. So now girl is looking at her man and her man went like, if you are not in the picture, you know I will not be going for Dede. Girl went like, really? I trust you. I don't think you'll be going for Dede. Come to think of it, why are you speaking in opposite direction? Like you not go for Dede. It's beginning to feel like there is more to what you're saying. Yeah. So it is agenda Dede here and there. The next thing is, of course, Jason and Dede playing tennis. They were all over the place. They jesting. I'm thinking he needed the right time to tell her what had happened, but the right time never came. You have Mide going to tell Dede we need to talk. Do you know what happened? So she had to spice it. These are gamers. I cannot fault anyone. Do you and knowing well that she does not like Jason, knowing that Dede likes Jason, she knows it. She's no dummy. Mide knows it, but she wants Dede for cola, more like that classicist. She wanna push her perception of a good man on Jason. I don't think Jason is equally a bad person. I think he's just bad with alcohol. And the next thing is girl saying that, do you know what goes on when he goes to her bed every night? Girl said, I've not wrapped my head around it, but they are friends. Cuddle mates are okay. Girl said, no, don't believe anything like that. They've been making out. And do you know that Sultana kissed Jason immediately? Camera picked on Dede's face. She had changed. These few hours that herself and Jason are not even talking, she's draining. She's just lucky that the whole Sultana peeing on her box situation came up. And it has also drained her a little. If not, it would have been super obvious. Like she didn't like the direction of their relationship. She was hurting. He was equally beginning to look somehow. I saw him in the salon and he wanted to braid his head. Went like, I'm not looking good. Why will you look good when you are all over the place? So to get Biggie's money is not child's play. They think say Biggie there to play. You gotta sweat. Do you know how many months it takes for people to raise that money? So you want to have it in 3 months. You gotta sweat it out. So it's not easy for the day Jason. Now coming back, she said they kissed. And imagine that one get an infantry blaming. So she just needed to be spicy. Immediately, girl went like, oh, I'm going to confront him. And before I've seen where the guys are gathered, I'm going to sit in front of the guys and stare him in the eyes. From there, I'll go talk to him. It means she knows how to tackle Jason. The way the day was her, don't tell me they are friends. She now is talking to Jason and they are outside. Camera was not there. Immediately, camera came. Now she want to water it out. More like, what is it that you saw in her? That girl is a loose end. Like she happened to be the loosest of all. And you went for her. I cannot imagine your lips locked with hers. That is how. Like, why would you do that? And come to think of it, you and I got a thing. You know. I don't want to go down there. So you could have just told me. You just told me somebody peed on your box. You didn't tell me it was Sultana. But the day Sultana came apologizing during eviction night. So you know now. But she's now acting like she doesn't know. And Jason should have been the one telling her. And Jason said a lot was going on. Girl said, you should have told me that I did this with this girl. and I'm thinking it might have influenced her to do this to you, I would have understood and we would have laughed about it now that somebody came telling me. So it's more like they got their game plan going on and they laugh about a lot of things. And so if boy had given her a heads up, she wouldn't be lashing out like this, because boy did not see the little detail that was super important. He said, I didn't get a time. Girl said, you've had the whole day. We've talked about a lot. Boy said, I didn't want you feeling how you feeling. Girl said, and you think I'm feeling all right? Let me tell you, what's your name again, Jason? I don't want to be in this game. And she now started acting like they're breaking up. Boy said, don't say something that you regret. I cannot say a lot. Don't say it. And people are calling him a sim for not giving it to the girl. No. When a man knows he's at fault, what else can you do? You go weak. Have you seen a strong man who is a thief before caught real-handed on the streets? No matter the strength you have, the shame that comes with being caught as a thief, it just drains your spirit. And you get beaten and you cannot defend yourself. That is what happens when a cheating man gets caught. So though they are not dating, supposedly, he felt vulnerable. And it's more like, let her talk and I'll accept it all in. Apologize later and let's see how it goes. According to him, we just started being in a good place. You've been draining, I've been draining, Let me make it right so that it doesn't affect us. It is how Dede kept tossing the water bottle. Then the water bottle will fall. Then she will lift it up. Like, that girl is really lashed out. You think somebody like me, she mentioned her name. Look at me and somebody like you. A girl somewhere there, a low life, will be acting like she's beefing me for you. That is where the fans of Jason are also feeling like Dede is pissed off, but she's looking down on Jason. But it's not about that. When a woman is hurt, I saw them say there is a lot they can say. Jason's management have released a statement saying that makes their boy a real man. There was no need but throwing it out with Dede because the girl is hurt. What else can you say? You just need to listen. And from what I witnessed, Dede watering it down with smile and Jason smiling through and girl saying, you think I did take you play? Boy said, I know, but I understand the situation. It has also been why I am like how I am right now. Girl said, you should have just told me. I just don't want to be in your messy circle situation. Anyway, it's going to be a long day. Jason is now sat closer to Queen. So people are acting like Dede is hurt because of Sultana peed on her box and Jason did not mention Sultana's name. No. The girl did not react this way when the housemates told her. She did this immediately. Mide told her, your boy went kissing Sultana. And she even said, I'm going to confront him. Then now, camera spots, then she went, hey, I'm going to jokingly confront him. The day Jason are playing with fire, I'm just hoping if they really got something real on the outside before coming in, the game does not mess them up. Because on the street, Jason is not loved by the social media fanatics. For fans, people love him. But those who control social media, them don't start dragging him again. That's how Jason in a way understood, but I think if it was in the real world, he would have held her tight and just settled it. But this is a show, and he's not allowed to move closer and just allowing her to run. People kind of feel, they wait until you realize that Jason's one was even seconds. Queen went for a whole 1 minute. Then when Queen was going to sleep, another kiss again. And Queen even went to Sultana's bed after hearing that Jason kissed Sultana and said, who do you like? Girl said, what do you mean? It was very late. It was the day Queen was lashing out at Rude Boy, saying that Jason was not supposed to kiss Sultana. And when camera was on them, he was now forming another thing, more like da-da-da-da-da. That night, he went tapping Sultana, like, wake up, girl. Who do you like in this house? And girl said, what do you mean? I said, I want to know. I know what has happened, and I want you to tell me. Sultana da Babola, she acted like she's sleepy, and she didn't answer him. Then the next day, she's spelling, so she saw it, and she heard him. And you have officially the ninjas coming in. They handed a letter to Rude Boy, and it is immunity for him for the week. You have Tracy saving culture at the expense of Ortega, who actually picked an immunity card. Biggie played a game in the house, picked the red envelope. By the sound of the buzzer, the ring the bell buzzer, you will have to know your fate. But it is what it is. Powers invested in her. She prefers saving culture. Now, Thelma versus Victory are fighting over condoms because apparently girl does not like it. That boy will just be bringing condoms to her from where to where. I know where they are. When I need it, I'll go for it. And they began to fight over that. You have Victory now in another fight with culture outside. Apparently, the two young men needed lighter to be able to light their cigarettes. But if the lighter is not there or one person is using it, the other could have easily gone to the gas burner to access one and lit his cigarette. Them to almost being physical. It means that if they had gone physical, they would be home by now. It took the men to push them aside. More like, no, we are not allowing this to happen. A lot is going on in the house already. You have now camera picking on Jason with Dede, and by the glass area, it means they met to talk again when there is this whole chaos in the house. The next thing is Dede is in the downfall with Queen. They equally having their conversations over there. And you also have Emisi being super funny with her makeup and her own shenanigans. That is a game, you know. And you have Kola being like, oh yeah, now make you come out this from your face. Guys, I did it for you. You and K-Bobo. And they burst out laughing. It's a lot. Eviction is up, you know. Biggie tricking your face with one immediately and the rest. Better luck next time. It means everybody is up for eviction. Biggie is bent on taking the weaklings out of the season. It's not by voting. When you are weak, they will just pin you at the bottom and take you out. Anyway, you have Mide telling Dede that Bright will not see it coming. She's beginning to align some clothes for the week, makeups that she will do, the wigs that she will wear, and she will give him attitude, like deliberately, intentionally. That boy, they move anyhow. And you also have her jesting about the Victory situation with Jiggy and Sultana in the mess. And you have Bright nearly laying hands. Like that boy in temper is over the roof. Like Thelma will say, I've seen him in a way that if the mask that he is covering his face with, if I should take off that mask and give it to you for Halloween, you will not like it. It's super tense to be cooked in a space where you are supposed to wait for your fate, whether you'll be out the next Sunday or whether somebody likes you or whether you are not liked, whether you win the money. The anxiety could be draining, you know. Adios.
And you want to know everything that's happening to me, and you're crashing out over the little things around me. You stayed on his bed. You kissed someone.
No.
I don't care where you guys were. Look at me. I don't give a shit where you guys were. And that idiot had the audacity to wheel on my back.